All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Had to make some adjustments and get it right. Hopefully, yeah, it is. Yep. It's up and running. It's live now. That's what's going on. iExist Entertainment. You know, iExist is about mental health, y'all. Raising mental health awareness. You know, bringing it to light. Letting the people know that you're not by yourself in this. You're not the only one that suffers from mental health illnesses, or from substance abuse issues. This ain't just a one-person thing. It's a worldwide thing. This is for those who suffer in silence, who feel like their voice is unheard. My name is Yasir, and I represent iExist Entertainment. Go out and check out the clothing line, iExist Clothing on Instagram. And go see BG Jones. Go see BG Jones, man, so you can check the photos out of the clothing line. We got men's clothes, women's clothes, children's clothes. Today we talking about entrepreneurship, though. I'm waiting on my co-host, Mr. Austin Brunswick. Where you at? We waiting on you. So we can discuss this topic. The people is waiting on us. People is definitely waiting on us, man. They waiting on you. So we can get this happening. Let's go. Let's make this happen. Vibe with me. Vibe with me while we're waiting on this co-host. Get this right. Vibe with us. Vibe with us. What we doing? Austin, where you at, baby? Waiting on you. This was it's about, y'all. Coming together and making something happen. Instead of tearing each other down. And focusing on the negative aspects of what's going on in life. You know, the world work off of interdependence, not independence. So I need y'all vibe with me real quick. I'm waiting on my co-host. Go check out the clothing on our iExist Clothing on Instagram. Or go look at the page on BG Jones. So you can see what's going on. Check out the photos. You may see something you like. It got pricing on there as well. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Waiting on you, baby boy. I had the people waiting for too long. popping. Eyes just closing, man. Check it out. Check it out and get it right. Today's topic is about entrepreneurship. What it takes to be an entrepreneur. The definition of entrepreneurship and what it takes to be an entrepreneur. Right now we're waiting on our co-host, Mr. Austin Boomswick, to tune in. So that way we can go ahead and discuss what that is with the people and let them know. But again, this is ISIS Entertainment. We're pushing the brand mental health awareness. This is for those who suffer in silence. You know what I'm saying? So this is the start. This is the start. This is the way of giving them a voice. Again, go check the clothing line out on Instagram. iZip Clothing. There you go, right here, y'all. Now we gotta get this started. Get it rolling, y'all. So awesome.
We all good? You hear me?
It's your boy Yasir Jones.
Okay.
ISIS Entertainment. Let the people know who you is.
All right, I'm Austin Brunswick, located out of Wilmington, Delaware. AI specialist, Worldwide Enterprises, the business, the brand. We specialize in filming, commercials, product videos, short videos, short films, anything that's you got imagination about, we can make it come to life. Check us out, Worldwide Innovations, TikTok. Yeah, check your boy out.
So today's topic is about entrepreneurship. Do you want to get the people a definition of what entrepreneurship is?
Yes, I could do that. My perception or the definition.
I mean, you can give us both if you would like.
Give us the both. All right, so
You know what? Your screen, your screen had frozen. So you know what? We're gonna keep this authentic. Give us your perception of what entrepreneurship is. Your volume went out. We can't hear you. Having some technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Please bear with us. All right. There we go.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, so my perception on entrepreneurship is actually betting on yourself, counting on yourself.
Okay.
The same way you can go to a 9 to 5 and do the task to make that brand exist. Excuse the pun, you know what I'm saying? But that's the same way you should believe in yourself as an entrepreneur. You got to become that what you want to make a living off of. So I'm an HVAC certified technician. My
Right.
lifestyle has had to become a professional of heat and air conditioning,
Right.
so that I could thrive as an entrepreneur. Basically, I think like an HVAC. I walk like HVAC.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So entrepreneurship is betting on yourself. You know,
Right. Okay.
you become that thing. You become that.
Okay. So what do you think it takes to become an entrepreneur?
Discipline. Discipline is number one. Number one. You can have all the motivation in the world, but without discipline, ain't nothing gonna get done.
Absolutely. You definitely need discipline to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And you got to have accountability.
Yep.
Which is something that a lot of people run from. A lot of people run from accountability.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you got to have that fire desire in your heart.
Mm-hmm.
You can't give up just because things get tough. So you got to have that fire desire in your heart when you become an entrepreneur. They say most businesses fail within that first year or within that first 18 months or starting up, especially small businesses. But you got to be ready. You got to be ready for the fight. You got to be ready for what comes ahead. I mean, you want to keep fighting in life. Everything in life ain't going to be cheesy peasy. Life don't come with a blueprint. But your entrepreneurship do. It come with a plan. But if you plan to fail, you fail to plan.
Mm-hmm.
And we discussed that before. You know, um, when you got to figure out what your niche is, what type of business you want to open up. You know, is it a limited liability company?
Mm-hmm.
Is it going
Yep.
to be a Fortune 500 company? Is it going to be a nonprofit? You know what I'm
S
saying?
corp, S corp, like
Yeah. And you
what
got to have the purpose behind the business.
stage
Like, what is the real purpose behind the business? You can't say, oh, a business, but it got to have
anybody.
some purpose behind it. You
Absolutely,
know, you got to have
absolutely,
some purpose behind your business. You know, so
absolutely.
yeah, so when we talk about entrepreneurship, we talk about, you know, the necessary steps that you need to take, the goals that you plan for your business, not just for your business, but for yourself,
Yeah.
because you got to put yourself into your business and work for it to have a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
You got to believe in your business just as much as you believe in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And bring it up from the ground level. And you got
So,
to be able to communicate, you know, the services and the things that you provide for the people
absolutely.
for your business.
And we talked about communication yesterday, which is you're achieving a goal or you're building something.
Absolutely.
So you have to have great communication.
Yeah, the communication has to be there.
It has to be.
You have to know what to say. Like I tell people all the time, you one relationship away from meeting somebody that can change your life. You one
Mm-hmm.
conversation away from being where you need to be or getting through a certain door.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It only take
Right.
one time
Right.
for a situation to happen to change your life, whether that be for the bad or for the good. It only take one situation.
Right.
So you have to be mindful of the things that you do and the people that you deal with.
Mm-hmm.
You have to know who's for you and who's not.
Absolutely.
You have
And
to, and everything that you do within your business, you have to make sure it aligns with your goals. Because if you're trying to do something with your business and your personal goals is something different and it don't align, then you're gonna be trying to do two different. You're gonna be scrambling.
yeah, nothing getting done.
You're gonna be scrambling. You're gonna be trying to do two different things.
Nothing's getting done. Chase, what they call it, chase and win. You chase and win.
Yeah.
You chase
And
and
as I
win.
say, where your focus go, your energy flow. So you
Damn.
got to be mindful of that. You got to be mindful of what you're paying attention to. You got to be mindful of how you feel about your own business, not just
Mm-hmm.
about what your customer feel,
Mm-hmm.
but you got to be mindful about how you feel about your own business.
Yeah.
You know, you got to be aware of your own private thoughts, getting the best of you while you still building your brand. You still building yourself. You can't get discouraged because a few people don't like your brand or a few people don't like what you represent,
Yep. Yep.
as if they bring value to what you're doing.
Yep.
You got to wear that, and you got to walk. You got to walk in your power.
What? I mean, does Adidas stop selling Adidas because people like Nike and over Adidas? No, they just keep pushing.
Right. So you got to know what your niche is. What is it that you want to do?
Mm-hmm.
What type of business that you want to open up?
Mm-hmm.
How are you
Right.
going to start? Most
Funding.
people want to open a business, but they don't take the necessary steps, even baby steps.
Okay. Now, what
Remember
would you
how
call the baby steps? What would you call baby steps?
I mean, baby steps is just writing it down. Okay, you got an idea in your head, write it down.
Sure. Sure.
Okay, now we're talking about tactics and strategies. Now you got to write down what it is, your different plans on how to attack this one goal.
Okay.
Where all these different plans on how to attack this one goal.
You know
And
what I
you
learned? I learned last year that everybody got a goal, but not everybody has a system to get to the goal.
and not only do you got to have a system, but you have to trust the process.
Trust the process. It's
You
ugly in
can't
the
go from
beginning.
18 to
Nah.
28 in a day. You got
Uh,
to trust the process.
it's ugly in the beginning. It's ugly. It's dark.
Absolutely.
It's lonely. It's yeah.
And it's the saying that we go by: small steps, great distances.
Great distances, man.
Small steps, great distances.
Compound interest.
Absolutely. You got to start somewhere.
Gotta
If you're at
start
the bottom,
somewhere.
the only direction you can go in is up.
Come on, man. 1% every day. By the end of the month, that's 30%.
Come on.
Come on.
You got to keep pushing.
Keep pushing.
You got to write your thoughts down. Write your plans down.
Mm.
Gather yourself. Get your stuff together. Surround your people who are like-minded.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And,
Get away from the negative people or the
and
people who is not trying to, or who doesn't have that same mindset as you. Let's say that.
mm-hmm.
Who doesn't have that same business mindset. They might be cool with living a rat race and working a 9 to 5. They may be cool with that. That may be for them. We don't knock that.
Right.
We just
Right.
want more out of life.
Just one more.
We just want more out of life. So you got to
That's
be
it.
mindful, man, who you're around, who you surround yourself with, because sometimes, you know, people's negativity will jump onto your positivity, and it be blockages on your road and things going wrong, and the whole
hmm
time you don't know it's people around you that's jealous and envy, not
But
knowing that they can do the same thing that you're doing if they
right,
apply
but then
themselves.
that comes back to what we talked about yesterday, communication. The definition is the overall the summary of it is you're building or achieving something. If you have somebody around you that you're communicating with and you're not getting those two things out of that communication, they not it's 1 + 1 = 2. They're not good for you.
So right, it's old head, right? He said, "Yo, Doc, man, what's up?" He like, people come to you for two reasons. So I'm like, he like, what do you think those two reasons? I'm like, to conversate, you know what I mean, or to network. He like, okay, I take that. I give you partial credit for that.
Right.
So I'm like, all right. Well, why they come to you? He like, to inform you or to persuade you. People have a tendency to give out too much information. You ask them one question about something, they get to going about that and about something else.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So people have a tendency to give out too much information.
Okay. Okay.
So when they talking to you, if you just listen and you pay attention to the people that you talk to on a day-to-day basis,
Mm-hmm.
they either inform you or they trying to persuade you or something, right?
Very
Now,
true.
your ultimate goal is to figure out what their motive is and if they're good or bad for you.
Absolutely.
We receive a lot of information throughout the day from different people. And a lot of times, a lot of the information that we receive and choose to accept is not actually in alignment with what we're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
So we just got a bunch of junk in our head
Yeah.
that we choose to accept
Noise.
and believe is true.
Yeah.
So, but that come with conditioning. You have to change your mindset. In order to
Discipline.
get to where you need to be, you have to change your mindset, and you have to be willing to make these sacrifices. You might lose some people on the way to you achieving greatness.
Yep.
And you can't
Yep.
be scared to step into the unknown. Don't
Yeah.
allow your superstitions and fears of the unknown prevent you from achieving greatness.
Yep. And if entrepreneurship was easy, everybody would do it.
Everybody would do it.
Everybody would do it.
Everybody got something to say. Everybody got a plan. So what they say, but nobody's taking the necessary steps. That's like having knowledge without understanding.
You just basically got a bunch of stuff in your head. That's it.
And you ain't applying none of it.
You
Oh,
ain't
I know
applying
this. Oh, I can do this. But you ain't do nothing.
But
You ain't got
do
nothing going on.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't accomplished nothing. You just know something.
So my question is this. I want people to try this, right?
Okay.
I want some people to try this. Okay, what do you do with 24 hours of your day? Write down everything that you do within the 24 hours of your day.
Mm-hmm.
And see if you are living with purpose or are you just doing stuff. So, okay, let's say 8 hours, because most people work. 8 hours, you work. 8 hours, you sleep. That's 16 right there. That's if you even sleep for 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Some people sleep for 5.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay. What else you do? Another hour and a half. What? Drive home.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Another hour and a half entertainment and food, shower,
Family,
dressing, family. Now, what else are you doing the rest of your time?
right? For yourself.
For yourself. Is it meaningful? Are you moving with purpose or are you just existing?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Have a plan and execute. It's about execution. It's 2026. It's about execution.
Mm-hmm.
You got to execute.
Sure.
And you have to be sociable. Like I said, you one conversation away from getting the things that you need, from meeting that right person, from having the right opportunity,
Mm-hmm.
from walking through the right door.
Yep.
Something that could change your life. Something that can change your life. So, again, entrepreneurship means something different to everybody. For some people, entrepreneurship is working with somebody else. They can't even begin to fathom what entrepreneurship is.
That don't make sense.
Absolutely. But a lot of the things that's going on in the world don't make sense.
No, at all. That's why the world is
and
so
guess
dark.
what? A lot of people who are entrepreneurs, what's going on makes sense to them. You know why? Because they're capitalizing off of it.
They betting on themselves.
That's all it's about. It's betting on yourself.
Betting on yourself.
You feel good when you get your hair cut. You feel good when you put them brand new clothes on. You feeling more confident about yourself. You don't even need no daily affirmation.
Yeah.
You feeling good. Even you talking different, walking different.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now we need you to feel that same exact way about your business.
I might even feel good about myself finishing a chapter of a book for the day.
Absolutely.
That's a goal
So
for myself. You know what I'm saying?
you have to you have to be mindful of what it is, and you have to have a plan. You have to have goals,
Mm-hmm.
and you can't just go out here and think that stuff is going to play out the way you want it to
Mm-mm.
just because you planned it.
Mm-mm.
Because there's some things that are unpredictable that's going to come your way, and you have to just adjust as time go on.
Mm.
That's a part of life. Things happen, and we
Fantastic.
move on. We learn.
It is what it is.
But what's great? What's greatness without challenges? How are you expecting to grow without challenges?
How do you
How are
get
you?
character? How do you get character without challenges? How do you become who you are without failures, without trials? Like how do you become your character?
That's a recipe for your character. That's a recipe for you.
Exactly.
That's a recipe for the soul.
Exactly. Your self-worth, your self-esteem.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And as we say, constant elevation creates expansion, man.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to study. Don't be ignorant. Don't be naive to what's going on out here.
Mm-hmm.
Know some tax laws. Know some other business owners. People that
Absolutely.
small business owners and who run corporate 500 companies.
Mhm. But I got something extra for like the intelligent ones. Have a mastermind group around you in this lifetime that you live in. And when I say mastermind group, you don't have to know everything, but if you got people around you that know specialty knowledge like real estate, legal advice, uh, plumber, I mean, just people with specialty knowledge. If you have that around you, y'all can build wealth together.
So what he's saying is counsel equals victory.
Yes,
This is what he's
counsel.
saying. If you
Yeah,
got a table full of people and all of y'all do something different and y'all all building on something different, but y'all together,
together,
does that not remind you of something?
unity. That's. I mean, I feel like the world began with unity. Nothing was limited to us. We could do anything in
And,
the world.
and it's crazy because I just said that earlier, right? That the world works off of interdependence, not independence.
Yeah,
Everything affect one another, whether you believe it or not, in one way or another,
yeah,
directly or indirectly. So we have to
yeah.
be mindful of our actions. We have to be mindful of what we say because your words hold power. You have the power to make somebody feel good and buy your product and persuade them to buy your product. That's
Mm-hmm.
just like, all right, I see a female. She's more prone to buy my product if I compliment.
Mm.
Whether that be
Got
about something that she's wearing, about how she smell, about how
got
she,
you.
etc., how she looks.
Got you.
She's more inclined to buy the product,
Got you.
right?
Okay.
Now, with entrepreneurship, you don't just single yourself out to just one crowd. You don't isolate. You don't do that. You don't be
Mm-hmm.
biased in that sense. You
Mm-hmm.
open yourself up to everybody. That's another way of challenging yourself because you don't want everybody to agree with what you got going on. You don't
Right.
want everybody to agree with what your brand represents. You don't want that, and that leaves room for growth. The
Got you.
moments where it's crunch time, where it's hard, where it feel like you got too many obstacles in your way.
Mm-hmm.
This is the moment where you get your breakthrough.
Competition's good.
Uh,
I know what you mean. Competition's good.
Sometimes you might gotta cry.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why you get over that hump. Once you get over that hump, can't nobody tell you nothing.
Can't nobody tell me nothing. I learned that on my own. I learned self-educated myself. Yep.
You got to place your value on you.
Yeah. Yeah. Because nobody else gonna do it.
You can't go out here seeking validation for your business or for yourself from others.
And that's how
You got
people use you. They use you as a public. As soon as you do that,
start with you.
start with you.
Start with you. You need to value your own thoughts before you value someone else's thoughts
Mm.
about what you got going on.
Yep.
Yes, it's good to hear other people's opinions, facts,
Yep.
but it's also more important that you value what you think and what you got going on.
Absolutely.
You
Absolutely.
understand what I'm saying? Because if
Absolutely.
not, you're going to allow someone else to dictate what you got going on.
Mm.
If you don't
Okay.
take control of your life, you're going to be living the life that someone created for you.
Dang. That's real.
Think about the people who go to jail and that's on probation and so forth and so on. They live their life based on what the system dictates they can do and what they can do.
Mm. That's real.
Limitations that have been placed on them.
They call it
So,
institutionalized.
see, the mindset is everything. The mindset is everything. You got to break these conditions. You got to break these thoughts, these bad habits, this bad way
Mm.
of thinking. You know
Mm.
what I mean? I can't do this or I can't do that. Well, what can you do?
What can you do?
Why you focus on what can't you do instead of what can you do?
That's your prison right there.
Well,
Can't,
yeah,
can't, can't, can't,
your own
can't, can't.
self.
Yeah,
Your own self. You're
yeah.
imprisoning yourself in multiple different ways. Not only mentally, but emotionally.
Emotionally.
Because you have an emotional commitment to what you believe.
Mm. True,
And that's a major thing.
true, true.
You have an emotional commitment to what you believe. So what you believe about yourself is going to
Yep,
show.
yep,
It's going to show in your aura. It's going to show when you talk.
yep.
It's going to show. You gotta be ready. You gotta be ready for the challenges. You gotta be ready for the upsets.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be ready for that, the backlash, the criticism. You have to be ready for that.
And being an entrepreneur, that could last about a year. That could last about 2 years.
Yeah,
That could, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
this is not no walk in the park.
Man,
Everybody
Rome
would do
wasn't
it.
built in a day.
Everybody would do it.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
No, it
If
wasn't.
it was easy,
Come on, man. Come on.
so I know this. It comes to investing yourself. Stop
Mm-hmm.
looking to invest in somebody else all the time.
Mm.
Take responsibility for yourself.
Mm.
Invest in yourself. Have confidence in yourself.
Right,
Don't be so quick to go jump and invest in somebody else's stock.
right, right,
Invest in your own
right,
stock. Build your
right.
own stock up. Build your own brand up. What better stock than investing in you?
Mm-hmm.
Because you know what's going on in your business. When you invest in somebody else's stock, you have to sit there and study their business and see what type of changes is going on to determine if this number is about to go up or down.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's your business, you all right.
Gotcha.
Because you know your business. Who know your business better than you? You know what
Now,
changes need to be made.
now, what do you say to those that may be listening that don't have the boss attributes? Because you know we need Indians and we need Chiefs.
For those who don't have the boss attributes, play to your strengths.
Okay,
Play to your strengths.
okay.
If you're good at analysts or
Mm.
analyzing and accounting, go be that.
Go be
Go
that.
help somebody else on their business and be that accountant
Gotcha,
until you feel confident enough to open your own accounting businesses.
gotcha.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Um, and just developing your craft, developing your skill,
Right,
and knowing what you want to do.
right,
You know what I'm saying? And being humble enough to um, encounter the things that you needed to go through in order to get to where you need to be.
right.
Put your pride to the side.
Put your pride
Because
to
it's
the
not
side.
about that. Sometimes you're gonna have to do promotions for free. Sometimes you're gonna have to give out clothes for free.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah. That's true.
you're gonna have to do things that you don't want to do to get to where you need to be.
That's true.
Nothing comes without sacrifice.
Nothing, nothing, nothing.
Nothing comes without sacrifice. So at the end of the day, you have to be mindful, man. Is this what you really want to do?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody think it's pieces of cream when you got money when you get to the top. No, it's more problems. Happy to hear who wears the crown. These sayings ain't come from nothing.
Yeah.
These sayings ain't come from nothing.
Everybody needs something from you. Everybody needs you. Everybody, you're like everybody parent when you got money.
So when you first starting out as an entrepreneur and you open up a business, it's not just about I got this brand, I got these clothes, or you selling toys, or you selling whatever product you selling.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have to fill out the tax paperwork until you find an accountant or you can afford one. Now you stamping your clothes. Now you ordering it. Now you have a place. You have to find somewhere to where you can store all these clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got to find a method to deliver all these clothes to your customers. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't just peaches and cream.
Mm-hmm.
Running a business
Mm-hmm.
or any operation for that matter.
It's a job.
Absolutely.
It's
It
a
looks
job.
easy. It looks easy because they make it look easy, but you don't see what's going on behind the scenes. You don't see that blood, sweat, and tear. You don't see that fire and desire. You don't see them up late night. You don't see them late night conversations. You don't see these business meetings. You don't see where you
Or
damn near going broke from investing in your own self.
sleeping at your own business.
You don't see these things.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
But that's the sacrifice. That's the sacrifice. That is the sacrifice we're talking about.
absolutely, man. And at the end of the day, I just want you to recognize your worth.
Yes, sir.
I'm talking to you. That person don't know how to start the business,
Mm.
but you got an idea in your head, but you
Mm-hmm.
have yet to write your plans down. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to that person that's struggling on a daily basis and that's tired of working a 9 to 5. I'm talking to you.
Mhm.
Sometimes it's going to take for you to hit rock bottom to realize your worth, your
Yeah.
purpose.
You got to be uncomfortable.
Sometimes it take that.
You got to be uncomfortable.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it take that.
Yep.
And, you know, a lot of times we become distracted. Get rid of the distractions. Get rid of the distract. Ain't no excuses. Ain't no excuses. Ain't no blaming nobody for not being where you want to be or where you supposed to be. Ain't no excuses. Oh, I had to babysit. Oh, I got to do this for somebody else. Or I got to go take care of my grandmother. It's no
Mhm.
excuses.
Those is bad habits, and people need to
Absolutely.
understand that bad habits will create poor performance in your life.
Right.
So whether it's your phone, whether it's binge watching TV series, whether it's you know, you just eating the crave, you know, the for your depression, like bad habits are real. Bad habits really dictate poor performance in your life. So
Right.
like you said earlier, wake up and really analyze your whole day and really see what's a bad habit and what's a positive habit. So when you do see that bad habit, substitute that with something that you really want to do and, and and stand on it, basically. You know what I'm saying? Them 2 hours that you on TikTok, put that in market research for your for your business. You know what I'm saying? What do I need for my business? What's the demographics for my business to succeed in this city? Or that's the stuff that you got to know about you. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of people don't even know that's called digital marketing, e-commerce.
E-commerce.
You
Well,
don't
I'm
even know what you're doing, but you're doing it.
doing it. Yeah,
You understand what I'm saying?
yeah.
This is why it pays off to read, study,
Have to.
and know what's going on.
You have to. Because you pay somebody else to do that, what you could read, they're gonna play. You're gonna get played every time. You know what I'm saying? If you don't take yourself serious, why should I take you serious?
Right. Right. Absolutely.
You know, I'll
It's not-
take your money though. I'll take your money all day.
Absolutely. I mean, look at it like this, right? When you walk into a grocery store,
Mm-hmm.
and let's just use the bread aisle for instance, right? You see all these different brands,
Mm-hmm.
right? Now, I ain't the smartest person in the world, right? But all the bread is more than likely made the same way out of yeast, right?
Probably same thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just a bunch of different brands selling the same product and charging you different prices for that brand. You place the value on the brand. That's why they marked it up like that.
Exactly. Exactly. That brand betted on themselves, and I'm gonna put my price the way I want it, and you gonna buy it.
And my thing is this: you already know you're a brand because to attract a woman or a man, you have to represent yourself in a certain light.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be attractive in a certain light. You
Yeah.
are a business. Most people don't even know
Well,
you are a business.
you are a business, real shit. Like, yo, that's
How
real.
you present yourself, how you
Yeah.
network, how you talk, how you carry yourself, your aura, everything.
Yeah.
You are a business.
Yeah.
It
I mean,
starts
like,
with you.
even how we met, perception's everything. You know what I'm saying? Perception's
Absolutely.
everything. So us looking at each other like strong leaders, we seen that, he's a stand-up man. I could, you know what I'm saying? We could join forces.
Use each other as a pillar. Hold each other up to stand on to make that connection and build off of that.
Mm-hmm.
And build off of that.
For
And
real.
that's what it's about. It's about building.
Building,
It's about
achieving.
finding strength in each other. It's
Yeah.
about doing the things that you need to do so you can get the places that you need to be.
What they say, unity over ego.
Unity over ego.
Unity
Like
over
that.
ego.
Unity over ego. For sure. For sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
man. We live in an egotistical world right now.
Absolutely. It's egos everywhere.
Egos
Everybody bigger.
everywhere.
Everybody think they bigger than the plane.
The plane. We all on the same plane to get to the same location. But you him on a plane.
First and foremost, while we talk about entrepreneurship, you know, you got a lot of people who have an inability to face reality. So this falls in line with accountability, right? Because you're part delusional, right? Because your ego, I had you believing that you're something in your mind, but in all reality, you ain't shit,
And that's to
right?
protect you. Your ego protects you.
Right. So first and foremost, you have to stand in the mirror and face your own flaws, face your own mistakes, face your own fears, face your own attitudes,
Mm-hmm.
face your own mindsets,
Right.
and find what it is that you're doing wrong in your way of thinking.
Right. I'm the problem. It's okay to
What
understand that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that because
No,
you got to
there's nothing
start
wrong with
somewhere.
that. My thing is this, right? If you don't do it, who's gonna do it for you?
Nobody, not even your own mother, gonna do it.
Ain't nobody playing with you.
Ain't nobody.
Not the courts, not your kids. Your kids want money. The system want money in order not to take you to jail. So you got to know
Yeah,
your work when it comes to them too.
right,
You know what I mean? When you go to another business owners, they want to know what you can do for them too. They don't just want to do for you.
right,
And if they are doing for you, how much you spending?
right.
When you're dealing with a female, it's about an exchange.
Mm-hmm.
Emotional, physical, financial, mental. Like, what is it that you can do? For every person that you encounter, it's always an exchange. It's always about what you can do. This is why I say that you are a business. You are a brand.
Yep,
I'm saying
yep.
your reputation is everything.
That's
Your
real.
name is everything. So
Your name is all you have in this life.
so how you carry yourself and how you choose to use it,
Yes,
it's gonna make or break you.
yes,
It's gonna
yep,
make or break you.
yes,
It's
yes.
gonna make or break you. You have to
Intelligent.
apply yourself. Nothing in life is just gonna come to you. You gotta apply yourself. People always say, I'm gonna manifest this, I'm gonna manifest that. You can manifest. You can think about it all day. But if you ain't taking the necessary steps to do that, again,
And you
small
know,
steps, great distances.
and you know where it
Take the baby
starts.
steps.
Yeah, just take the baby steps.
Take the baby steps. Write your plans down. Write your idea. I don't even care what comes to your mind. Write it down.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
But
share it with nobody.
I feel like in 2026, all right, we wrote our goals down, but we need to research how to build a bridge to get to that goal. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has a goal in their head. Everybody got goals and ideas and this and that. But what is your bridge to get there from A to B? You know what I'm saying? So that comes with intelligence of let me research, let me network, let me talk to people in that niche. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me talk to retired people in that niche. Let me be around that environment so I can become that lifestyle of my goal.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Whether it's being a better husband, whether it's to be the best CEO, whether it's to be the best nonprofit, you got to have a bridge, a system to get to that goal.
absolutely.
You got to, you got to.
Absolutely. So, you know, everybody, whatever, many people exist on the level that they go in life because of their misinterpretation in life. You have to change your perspective. Once you change your perspective, things around you begin to change to you.
Hmm.
You begin to change on how you see things, on how you deal with things.
So for the person that is battling ego, what can you say to them to accept another perception?
You got to face the music.
Face the music.
You got to face the music. You're not who you think you are in
Mm,
your mind, and it's gonna
mm,
hurt. I've
mm.
been where you at.
Truth
I
hurts.
know what it feel like to be broke.
Truth hurts.
I know what it feel like, to have a couple of eyes. I know
Hmm.
what it feel like to be in a room full of millionaires.
Hmm.
I know what it feel like to be in a room full of bums.
Hmm.
I know what it feel like to be in a room full of stupid people. I
Hmm.
know what it feel like to be in a room full of smart people.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? I know what it feel like when you trying and then you got a bunch of people just praying on your downfall, waiting for you to fail,
Basically,
hoping you fail,
laughing at all your failures.
and being your face smiling.
No support, just laughing.
And the handshake ain't matching the smile.
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm.
Passive aggressive body language,
In,
communication. That's what that
in,
is. Psychological
indirect,
warfare.
indirect.
You have to be mindful. You have to protect yourself at all times. Guard your energy, guard your space. Don't
Hmm.
tell people your plans before you do it.
Hmm.
People
That's
put bad
real.
wishes out there in the air, trying to sabotage what you got going on.
That's real. That's real.
You got to be mindful of that because what you do in the physical realm, it also affects what you got going on in the spiritual realm. The two is connected, just like we are connected.
Hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's facts.
So, be mindful, man. Be mindful of what it is that you're doing. Guard your plans, guard your secrets, man. That you don't want that thing going, just going down the sink. You've been
Mhm.
manifesting, you've been planning, you've been writing down, you've been taking the necessary steps, and things are
Right.
just not going your way because there's too many people that's trying to sabotage, trying to sink
Mhm.
your shit.
True.
You understand what I'm saying? My entrepreneurship is, is great. It's something that everybody can do to contribute to society, to better
Mhm.
our society,
True.
and leave a legacy behind for
Mhm.
generations to come.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? You wasn't put here to work for someone else.
Mhm.
If you're
Mhm.
not good with numbers, you find somebody else who's good with numbers.
Mhm.
If you don't have the right friends, you find the right friends.
Mhm.
You don't have the right family, you find the right family.
No
It's no
excuses, man.
excuses.
No excuses. No excuses.
Information changes the situation.
Real. Pick a book up.
Read, apply
Read.
yourself.
Read, man. Read. Matter of fact, if anybody interested, I got prompts, AI prompts that could help you learn something within 24 hours.
And there you
If it's
go.
that deep. If it's that deep. I got prompts for people.
One conversation away.
See what I'm saying?
One conversation away. One conversation away. That's all it took. One conversation away. One
Yeah.
conversation away. This is what, look, it was a thought. I exist with a thought.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's a brain.
Absolutely.
Now we have I Exist podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I Exist worldwide AI content creators.
Absolutely.
Now we got I Exist record label.
Yep.
I Exist clothing line.
Mm-hmm.
I Exist life coaches.
Come on, man. Come on. Change the world. Go
I,
change the world.
it started with one person and then became a movement.
It still became a movement. Yep.
That's what it's about. But again, man, go check us out. I Exist
Mm-hmm.
Entertainment. It's your boy Yasir Jones. And we got our boy, Mr.
Awesome. Yeah, Worldwide Enterprises. I'm Austin Brunswick, the founder. Check me out, Austin Brunswick on Facebook or Worldwide Innovations on TikTok. Got all your commercials, films, short stories, anything for marketing purposes for high conversions. That's Just check your boy out. We got you. We got you.
We appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate your time. Go check out BG Jones. Check out for pricing, clothing. Put your orders in. We're going to try to fulfill them as fast as possible. On Instagram, check us out, Eyes and Clothing. We here, man. It's your boy Austin. It's your boy Yasir. You know what I'm saying? We in the building, man. Appreciate y'all.
Uh,
Something to unfinished. We both got a lot to lose, so she wanna never tell me.